watching Let's Chat.
As we head into Leaf Peak, a great place to visit for those remaining fall breaks or those great weekends outdoors is right up the road in Polk County, Tennessee. Here to give us some information on some great activities is Miss Lynn McCleary with the Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Lynn.
Good morning, Jess. Thank you for having us.
All right, real quick, just tell me a little bit about Polk County. I mean, a lot of people know it as a summer destination, but it's really a year-round attraction.
It is. Everybody thinks of the whitewater rafting when they think of Polk County, obviously. But there's so much more. There's hiking, biking, horseback riding, and we have relatively mild winters here, you know, so those activities are great in what you call the cooler months.
Right.
There's hundreds of trails.
And I want to talk about right now, especially, I mean, we're heading into Leaf Peak. The colors are just gorgeous. Now is the best time to get outside.
Gorgeous. I love driving home simply because I have to drive alongside the mountain and you can see the colors as they start to come down the mountain, and it's gorgeous.
Talk a little bit about those scenic drives. There's really two great drives that people travel from all over for.
There's two very popular. Of course, there's Highway 64 up the river from the Benton side all the way up the River Gorge to Copper Hill. That's all through the Cherokee National Forest. There's pull-offs. There's side roads. You can go up Chilhowie Mountain, which is off of 64. You also have the loop. You can go from the Delano area across Highway 30 through Reliance, Greasy Creek, and come out onto 64. So they're gorgeous, right on the river, both drives.
And one thing I love about this is something that as a family we can take off and do on a Saturday. We can take off and do for the weekend. And pretty much the entire weekend could be free activities.
It can. I mean, there's pull-off spots, there's picnic areas, and all of those things are free. You'll find a couple that have like the $3 day use areas at G Creek, for example, but most of these are free. Pack your picnic, pull off, have a family picnic, enjoy the fall foliage, wade in the river, walk along the paths. There's easy hikes, and then like at Sugarloaf, for example, there's a wonderful walkway along the water.
Right. All right, I want to talk about maybe if somebody's not quite as outdoorsy of a person, that's okay. There's still plenty to do. Let's talk retail therapy, right?
Well, there is retail therapy. Copper Hill, you know, we filmed there the other day, and I think you could see it's just, it is growing by leaps and bounds with this little downtown strip. There's fashion stores, there's jewelry, there's candle companies, there's all sorts of things downtown in Copper Hill. Breweries, there's breweries. And then over on the other side, the Benton, Ocoee, you've got things like Miss B's Purple Bus. You've got a wonderful bakery downtown. You've got just all sorts of things to do.
And there's several wineries in the county.
There are. There's Savannah Oaks, which is up in the Delano area. We also have, there's Morris Vineyards, which is just outside of Polk County, and there's Ocoee Winery.
I mean, it's real easy to make a day, whether you want to be an outdoor adventurous or if you want to cruise around, visit the wineries, visit the breweries, do a restaurant hop if you want to.
Yes, there's a lot to do. You can start and work your way up the river. You know, spend time at Sugarloaf, which is great there. You've got areas where the kids can play. The parents can sit and, you know, just enjoy some downtime, but you can see everything. You can see the kids, you can see the water, you can enjoy, and there's plenty of socially distancing there.
Absolutely. And of course, if you do want to make it into a full weekend, there are lots of accommodations
There
available.
are. We have some hotels in Polk County. But what we're really known for is the cabins. And we do have now, which is new to the area, our first franchise hotel in Polk County. What used to be the Whitewater Inn is now a Quality Inn. Right. So I know that's that's an important thing to people traveling sometimes.
And this is important. I want to bring it up because there is such a proximity. Of course, you're very close to Chattanooga, but talk about your proximity to Knoxville, Asheville, Atlanta.
That's interesting. I didn't realize until we started talking about this, and I got on Google Maps and looked at some things, and 2 hours to Atlanta or Nashville. 3 hours, Charlotte, Lexington, Birmingham, around in there. So, a family that wants to kind of get away but not spend 8 hours drive time can come to the mountains, can come to the rivers, can come to Copper Hill or, the wineries or whatever and spend a weekend.
And what you've phrased for this season for 2020, I love it. Stay safe while you play safe in Polk County.
Yes, exactly.
All right, perfect. Lynn, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Of course, like I said, we are heading into Leaf Peak. Now is the perfect time, but these activities are available year-round, especially with our wonderful mild winters. I know we're going to talk to you guys again soon as we kick off spring and rafting season comes back.
Definitely want to hit the whitewater and the water activities in the spring.
All right, perfect. Lynn, we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.